Welcome back. This is Danberg SC. Last weekend I was very busy and I wasn't able to stream, but I did play a bunch of games last weekend and I lost a lot. I was doing really well up until that point. I had a really good win rate. I was doing super well on the ladder, and then last weekend I just kind of shit the bed and we lost about 200 MMR and we're back down to Diamond 3. So this always happens when I jump up a league. I jump up a league, I get overconfident, I try to change something, and then I lose, I drop 2 leagues, and then I push back and I maintain. So I've been usually, until today, I've been hanging around about 3.9, 4,000, just over 4,000 MMR, but we're down under 6.8, or 3.8 now. 6.8 I would love. 3.8, and I want to take a look at one of my replays, and I want to do the most recent Protoss loss that I had, because I think my build is actually decent, and I wanted to benchmark it. Terran, I lost a lot against Terran battlecruisers, and some of it was engagements. I had overdroned a lot of games, which was a good problem. I lost against a lot of Zerg too. I didn't get cheesed. I just kind of screwed up my macro. So a lot of different games that I needed to work on quite a lot. Zazu, I think this is the guy. 14-minute game, perfect. So let's go into here. Let's find Zazu. I don't have my glasses today because I left them at work. So, pardon if I'm squinting. So let's just kind of go over this replay and see what's going on. Now, I just made this build. I'm just going to put it on ×2. I just made this build, and I want to see how it's lining up against this early pressure. So this is a Roach Hydra Viper build. So far so good. No issues. I'm scouting, sending the first overlord directly across. Now, because I do a Ling push to try to check what's in their wall, I don't usually send my overlord into their main, my first overlord, and maybe I should. So we're going to take a look here about 30 seconds after my overlord gets here. So we're going to take a look at 2:30. We're going to just pause it and see what's going on. I was to send it up into their base. Take a look really quick. If I was to send it up into their base, what information would I get? Really nothing. Until 2:30, if I was to send it up into their base, there's really nothing I can see yet. So we're gonna continue not doing that for now. Let's keep going. Trying to see what they're doing. I see a second gate. There it is. Now I'm gonna push up with my Lings. Let's stop again at 3 minutes. So there's the first adept coming in. I know that this means now it's adept first. Let's take a look. If I was to see now, so the Twilight, they're putting it in the way back corner. Alright, so about 3 minutes I should be trying to understand what they're doing. Let's see what's happening here. Making the adept. Okay, so I probably could have caught this. Alright, so I'm going to send them in about 3 minutes now. For about 3 minutes, I'll send them in. Alright, so I catch his adept, and then I'm going to go push his wall. Let's see what it tells me from this. So I'm just kind of macroing right now. My build, I'm not really talking about the build. I have that on a different wall. Sentry comes out. Sentry comes out. What should this tell me? If Sentry comes out, it means he's using gas. Okay, there. Robo. Seconds. So yeah, 3 minutes. I'm gonna mark this down. 3 minutes. Let's send an overlord in. just to see what the hell's going on. We can catch if they're gonna go Stargate, if they're gonna do kind of an early Twilight or something like that. We could just catch it. Let us continue. So now I should be up to 40 workers. Yep, and I'm pounding workers out right now. There come my 3 spores. Making 10 roaches. Putting out towards my 3rd. Getting roach speed. Now we're going to get an evolution chamber. We're going to go up to 51 workers. So let's see where we are at 51 workers. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see what's going on. My opponent. Basically the same amount of workers. He's got this kind of scary push. Looks like he's trying to bank up for more workers right now, so let's see when he starts expanding out. Alright, so I'm not doing anything wrong yet. Here comes some overlords. Hydralisk den, haven't gotten +1 yet. I can have +1, I don't have it yet. Okay, roach speed, where's +1? Oh, hydra speed. Where's my +1?
A new queen has emerged.
Alright, so big mistake I have is I have not started +1. I needed to start this a long time ago. I should have started this before I started making hydras or before I got this. So this is like minutes late. This is very, very bad. So I bet that's going to have a big issue as why I lost. Big issue for why I lost. So at the first push, I'm going to see. Okay, now I start +1. I realize, oh god, I don't have it. Alright. So he has done nothing to defend me yet. Let's take a look right here at 6 minutes. He is expanding out. I kind of realized that from when he pushed, but I'm on 51 workers. Okay, so as soon as, let me see my hydra count. I have 10 hydras. I need to go up to 66 workers right now. Let's see if I go up to 66 workers. If I see him take a 3rd, I'm going to go up to 66.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I see him coming out. Alright, so infestation pit goes down up to 66. There it is. Okay, good. I'm at 66. Now, what I don't have is spotters.
Your upgrade's done.
Alright. So right now, 56, 66. So this first engagement, I'm probably not going to have +1, and he will have +1. So this engagement here forces my engagement. Yeah, so this would have been, I'm not going to lose right here, but this would have been, I just crushed this if I had +1, which I could have had, but I was late on it. So that's a big issue. Upgrades are really late. Upgrades are really late. Upgrades are really late. I could have crushed it. I could have crushed it. So one of the big issues I have is the upgrade timing. So that's why I lost this game. Because now I'm going to lose this base. And it's going to screw with my mining time, and now he's going to get ahead. So if I had +1 right here, what would have happened is I would have crushed that army, and then I would have been able to counter push. And probably take his 3rd. So my build is really good. I just screwed up and didn't get this upgrade. And now I'm still not getting this upgrade. Because now he's forcing me to make units. He's not attacking me, but there's a threat that he comes in. Alright, so issue is right here. So after this, I'm just going to kind of put it up. I kind of just die for the rest of it. He's getting a 2nd upgrade. He has +2 and he pushes in. And I still am only on +1. Getting some lag because this game lags on me a lot. I'm just kind of massing Hydra right now to take care of his immortals. Weird lag all the time, only when I'm trying to go fast. Alright, so I take out his base. He's got a drop in my main. He kills 27 of my workers. I'm back up to 66 though, but he's also on 66. He's taking a 4th base. He's got a lot of, I've got good creep, decent creep. I have no creep up here, but I'm trying to push it. I'm going into Brood Lords right now. So I'm still just trying to keep on my pace. Keep Brood Lords coming. Alright, so this could have also been... Let me see here. I do a pretty shit job. I didn't need to attack. I should have just pushed back, let him take this base, rotate all my shit over to here, and then let him walk up the ramp. Because the longer the game goes now, I've got Broods, and he's on still charged Auto Mortal Archon. It doesn't look like he's dropped any Stargates at all, so the longer this game goes on now, the better for me. But I'm going to lose everything here to Storm. He's going to storm the absolute fuck out of my army. I do a really good job attacking him. But yeah, now I'm just going to mass out a fuck ton of roaches because I'm expecting him to drop all of his shit into Zealots. But I couldn't get the Colossus. So he's still got just a little bit left over. Because again, let's look at upgrades. He's got +3, I'm on +2. He's got +1 armor, I've got +1 armor. So yeah, this these upgrades are really what's screwing me up. The first attack I would have done much better with that first upgrade. I probably could have closed the game there. The Brood Lords, I took a bad engagement. I didn't need to take this fight right here with those Brood Lords. I could have just taken high ground vision, pushed back, and started upgrades and wait for him to attack. Wait for him to push into me. Or Brood Lords up here and then separate the rest of my army over here. No, but I really don't want to leave my Brood Lords alone because you could just jump on them. So lots of mistakes that cost me the game. The biggest ones are my last engagement and my lack of upgrades when I was being attacked. I could have had even upgrades with him and just higher army value the entire game, but I forgot my upgrade. These queens weren't in there. I could have been transfusing these overlords with my queens, and the queens could have provided more damage. There's 6 queens. I could have probably pulled one more from my main. There probably was one there, so I could have had up to 7 queens also attacking. Didn't have those there. So a lot of mistakes, a lot of little mistakes, but this is what I mean. I didn't lose because Protoss is OP. I lost because of my control and my, I guess, lack of decision-making skills. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.